Yes people, so we are back out on the bike again, obviously, like always. We're going to be riding to the motorist again, but today it's not a cars and coffee that we're going to. It's not just wheels and wings or something like that. It's their Wednesday meet that they have, and I've not been to this one in quite some time. So let's wait and see what's there. I guess I can't imagine much will turn up because it's literally just now started raining. Oh, what's with all the traffic as well, man? Fuck. Right, I'm going and I don't care what colour the bloody lights turn, I'm flipping going. Not waiting for no one, that geezer, is he? Right, now we're back on the road again because that traffic was atrocious, so I've just cut it all out. Oh, why is there so many people, man? It's just so annoying. I guess this is what happens when you set off late. I was meant to set off like 45 minutes to an hour ago, but I forgot to empty my SD card, so I had to wait for that. Which is actually a joke. But you know what? It's all good because we're on the road now, we're on our way there, so it should be alright. I don't think we'll be too late because it runs from 5 till 9, so should be good. But the rain's actually like properly starting to come down now, which is a bit annoying. Shall we give it a little bit of juice? Let's go. I've also got my other mic on as well, my DJI mic, just so that I can record the exhaust noise. So when I'm doing stuff like this, oh sick, you gotta love being stuck behind a learner driver, aren't you? hopefully they actually go fairly quick around these corners now, because they're not that tight, so they should. No, not fancying it. This van is going like dead slow. But you're slowing down for me. Just bloody go, you shit out. Right, we can actually like get some speed on that. I can't overtake because there's literally no point. And by the time these cars have got past, we'll be pretty much at that corner on this hill. But it's been a nice steady ride. We're nearly there now. I'd say we're about halfway, 3/4 of the way there. So we're not too far. So this is where we can have a bit of fun on these roads. The rest of it's just like all boring through villages and roundabouts and crap. But this is a nice bit of road when there's no cars. But as you can see, there's a fucking massive queue of cars, so we're just going to kind of have to hope that they turn a different way, because if they do, then buzzing. If not, we're going to have to see if we can overtake them. I'm not really making any promises because I've not been riding for very long, so I can't really make any promises at all. I could maybe sit at the front. Do you know what, actually, whilst I'm just like cruising along, I'll talk you through my thoughts on this bike, because I've not done that yet. I've had it a few months and I've been riding it like a lot. I've put a fair few miles on it, and honestly it's a sick bike. I love it, and to be fair, it's not something I've seen much. Like, I've not seen no reviews or anything like that on YouTube, so this is now the FZR Dan review of this bike. Absolutely gorgeous. It's got a nice livery to it. It's got like the race livery, I think, which is sick. I love it, like the red and white. It's very nippy, so before it got restricted, it was very, very nippy, so as soon as I put throttle down just a little bit, it'd go. And even, to be completely honest with you, even now, well, I'm in gear 1, I'll give it a little bit of an acceleration after this like roundabout here. Like, it's very nippy, so it's got a lot of power behind it, and I just love it, because I've been riding a 125 for like 4 years, and now I've just moved straight onto this big bike, which at first you kind of think 12 horsepower to 47 is not that big of a jump, but as soon as you get on it and you start riding, you can definitely tell the difference between 12 and 47, and it's just a feeling that you're not going to get anywhere else, I don't think. Like, I just love it, and yeah, it's just a sick bike to ride. And if you're like looking at bikes to get, you're just like past your A1 or A2 whatever, and you're thinking about getting a big bike, your first big bike, and you don't know what to get, if you're running on an A2 like I am, I'd recommend something like a Ninja 400 or something like this, if you can find one. Something that you can actually restrict down to that 47 horsepower, because this you can, but the CBR 600 F3 which is what I was looking at before, you can't restrict it because it's got so much horsepower. You can only half it, you can only half the horsepower, so that would have had too much to restrict, and therefore I wouldn't have been able to ride it. So for me, this was a good option, or I was either going to get this or the old Ninja 400, and they're both very, very nice bikes. I know that you can get the Suzuki Bandit as well, because that's what my brother's got, and he had to have that restricted, so I know that you can get that. Well, I'll show you now. I'm in gear 1. It's just so quick. And it sounds amazing as well. So that's another perk to having this bike. It sounds absolutely phenomenal. And I'm also a little bit fuming that this car's come this way. Because how am I going to get round it on these roads? Almost if it's like an actual quick driver. It is an Ioniq 5. And these things are rapid, so... Oh, there's another car as well. Although it is an old man. Oh, can we go? Yeah, let's go, go, go. Wow, how nice that sounds. Oh, yeah. So overall, my opinion on this bike is absolutely, oh, that's all I can say. It's just like the perfect bike for me. It's like I think it's a sport touring bike. I'm not too sure like what it actually is, but I think that's what it is. And it's like, in terms of comfort, it's really comfortable to ride. You can also get into that like sort of race tuck if you wanted to, and I just love it. And it's just got like power. Like, I can just put throttle down and I'm gone. So I love it. Absolutely gorgeous bike. And not only is it a nice comfortable bike to ride, it looks absolutely amazing. Like, just like the curves on it and stuff. Like the newer bikes these days are all like nice pointy sharp like edges, whereas this is like curved, and I love it. Like, it's not all like very sharp corners, you know, like the I don't know, for example the BMW M1000RR, that's like all like pointy edges and sharp edges and stuff, which, yeah, don't get me wrong, looks really nice, and I absolutely love it because that's a gorgeous bike. I also like the sort of old retro sort of look that this bike has, because it is a 91, so it's very old. It's older than me, but I love it. That's all I have to say. I absolutely love it. And if you're into like all the specs and stuff, when it's not restricted, it's got a really nice 0 to 60 time of like 4 point something seconds, which is mental for like how old it is. And the horsepower originally is like around the 90s, something like that. I'm not like 100% sure. I've not looked at it since I got it, but I know that I could get it restricted, so it's around about 90s, somewhere around that area. The top speed is 147, I believe. I think that's what it said, because I was looking at like all the spec sheet and stuff. So it's like got a decent top speed. I don't think I'll ever be getting to that sort of speed, but it's just nice to have it if I need it. Not like I ever would, but it's nice. You get what I'm saying. And like the exhaust on this, it sounds really nice, but it's the stock exhaust. It's not like, it's not been done up or anything, it's fully stock exhaust. Like, listen, it's a nice exhaust noise for a stock bike. I've been thinking about changing the exhaust tip on it, but I kind of like how it looks at the minute, to be honest. So I think for now I'm just going to leave it. And it's only got 24,000 miles on it, which is also pretty mega, innit? So it's barely done any miles. I'm going to be probably only owner that's putting miles on it. That guy's turning that way and we're going straight on. Oh, let's go. I've been doing just fine, gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, started it and I like this. It was only with this, it was only with this. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab. While I was having a smoke, then she's taking a drive. We've been doing this for a long time. Like, I swear they were doing it in summer. No, maybe not. They were doing it like ages ago, look, because all this like dark bit here, been doing it for a long time. I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, it's taking me. Right, we're here. We have arrived at our destination. So what I'll do when I get there is I will have a walk around and show you what sort of cars that are here. Because I don't know what's going to be here.